They might actually pass this audit, dude. They might actually pass.
Well, hello, my YouTube friends. So let's take a look at this First Amendment audit, and we'll get to my point towards the end of the video. So this guy is standing in front of a post office of some sort. It says Bellevue Postal Facility. It's open to the public. People are coming and going. What you see right here is two employees leaving the building and walking toward the man with the camera. The advisability of this is very low. So, and I say that because if someone is making you uneasy, if you're scared, if you're not a big guy, if you're not, if you don't have skills or what, if someone is making you feel really weird about him, and okay, what's the point of going over and getting in his face? What do you think is going to happen next, right? What do these two people think is going to happen next? So let's let it play for a second here.
Here we know.
So presumably this woman went and got the biggest dude she could find, to come out and confront this guy. And this dude's a knight in shining armor, and instead of telling the woman, look, there's a sheet in the of regulations, it's postal poster number 7, it explains what's allowed and not allowed. Did he ask her what she wants him to do when he gets out there? I doubt it. Is he a big guy? Is he used to intimidating people and pushing his weight around and stuff like that, and confronting psychos? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see what else happens.
Good afternoon, sir. Can I help you? Is there anything I can help you with?
All right. So they're going to end up calling the cops. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I guess, damn, they pop up out the blue.
What's up, dude? We just got a call saying you were standing here filming. I see that's what you're doing. What's going on?
So they get into a little back and forth here, and there's a couple parts that I want you to hear. One of them's pretty funny. Let me fast forward to that one. Okay, hold on.
You're just going to film me the whole time? You're not going to say a word? You do understand it's a little suspicious you're standing here with a phone across the street from a bank, sunglasses on, big coat, it's not that cold out, and you got a face mask on.
I wish the auditors would turn the camera on themselves for just a moment at that point so that we could see what the cop sees. Because you heard what the cop, how he described him, and if the auditor doesn't want to reveal his face, apparently it's covered up already. So, all right, Mr. News Now Omaha, if you watch this video, just show us what the cop sees, because I think it's funny. All right, hold on.
You're here across the street from a bank filming.
Well, hold on. How do I know you're a real officer, though?
I got a car here. I got a uniform here. You think I bought this stuff at a discount store?
You'd be surprised, man.
Yeah, well.
Unfortunately, you'd be surprised.
He did the same thing then. We're in on this together. Is that what it is?
You never know, man. What's your name and badge number?
Okay, you saw that. That'll be important later.
There's nothing wrong with that, though.
No, you're not doing anything illegal. We're just making contact with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you want to tell us who you are, we can tell people, hey, he's not doing anything wrong. This is who he is.
Now, what that cop said, he can tell everyone else that the guy filming is not doing anything wrong, whether or not he knows his name. no one in this video has introduced themselves. The two postal employees, they have superficially been polite, but they didn't walk up and introduce themselves. You know, these two cops, when they walk up, they didn't introduce themselves. When asked for their name and badge number, like all cops, they get all defensive and, well, it's right here, and they put their chest, they point to their chest, right? They didn't give their first name. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me get to the point of this video.
All right. And like I said, it's just going to cause you issues, and I think that's why you're filming. That's you're kind of looking for some issues.
Yep.
And so people will just keep calling. We'll keep having contact with you, and this isn't a threat by any means, but I mean, the more often we have contact with you, the more likely it's probably going to not go in your favor.
So you're saying you're gonna break the law on me or something?
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying, statistics show the more often we have contact with someone, law enforcement and a civilian, that we're being called on, the more likely is there might be an arrest. That's not a threat. That's not a promise. That's
Stay on the sidewalk.
Well,
Okay, let me translate that for you. So to start with, he told the guy with the camera, it will go bad for you. All right, and then he went on to, well, the more we come out, you know, the statistics show, and what he's really saying is that on the next call, it won't be these two guys coming out, right? You know, so the more calls and the more times this guy interacts, statistics show that before long, a cop's going to respond who is a domestic abuser, right? And cop's going to show up that does hate you and does not respect your rights, right? Statistics show, like, the more times you interact with police, the greater chance you're going to get a cop amped up on steroids, right? The cameras are going to be off, going to have their little gang mentality. You saw earlier, the bald cop, when the second cop came walking up, the bald cop didn't even turn around. He just motioned over his shoulder and said, okay, you think my buddy, you think he's a fake cop too? So that's their little blue line gang mentality right there. And then he's like, well, statistics show the more times you come into contact with police, it won't be long before you get a cop that he's just itching to beat the hell out of you. While he's beating you down, he's going to be shouting, stop resisting, right? Because they have immunity, right? They don't get charged. They get promoted. Nothing happens to them. Even if there's a lawsuit, they don't pay. The city pays. They've been getting away with it for years. The chief of police is likely a street cop that's been promoted up through the ranks. So he's going to have that same mentality. So that's what this bald cop is really saying. And while it's not a threat, it's a promise, it's a statement of fact. And it's not even a promise, it's simply a statement of fact. He knows it. Statistics show, the more times you interact with police, the greater chance of you getting your teeth knocked out. All right, my friends. After all that, you have a good day.